What if I told you that in 2017, something flew past Earth so fast and so strange that it left the entire scientific community scratching their heads, and some even whispering the words, alien spacecraft? This isn't science fiction. This happened, and the mystery still unsolved. Get ready, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you look at the universe forever. It all started on October 19th, 2017. Astronomer Robert Warwick was reviewing telescope data. Just another normal day, until something very abnormal popped up. An object moving through the solar system, but it wasn't orbiting anything. It was moving too fast, way too fast. This thing was clocked at 59,000 miles per hour. That's about 26 kilometers per second. And its trajectory, it wasn't looping around the sun like everything else. It was just passing through. A straight shot, like it came from somewhere else, somewhere far. Scientists quickly realized this thing wasn't from our solar system. It was an interstellar object, the first one we've ever seen. And that's when the mystery really kicked in. They named it Oumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning scout, or messenger from afar arriving first. Sounds poetic, right? But this wasn't just a poetic name. It felt oddly fitting. At first, scientists thought it was a comet. That's usually what flies through space at high speeds. But when comets get near the sun, they start to heat up, releasing gas and dust that form that famous glowing tail. Oumuamua? Nothing. No tail, no gas, no dust. Just a smooth, silent flyby. Even its shape made no sense. Early estimates suggested it was long and narrow, like a giant space cigar, maybe 10 times longer than it was wide. Later models showed it might have been more like a flat pancake, still incredibly thin compared to its length. Either way, this object didn't look like anything we'd seen before. And then things got weirder. After it passed near the sun, just 23 million miles from its surface, it suddenly accelerated. Without any visible fuel, without a tail, without anything that could obviously push it, it sped up. And not just a little. It increased its speed by nearly 3.5 times. We're talking 194,500 miles per hour. That's faster than anything humans have ever built. Faster than Voyager, faster than Starship, faster than logic could explain. So now we have a bizarre-shaped object with no gas emissions from another star system, speeding up like it had an engine. Naturally, people started asking, was it a rock or a spacecraft? This is where things get controversial. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb proposed a bold idea. What if Oumuamua isn't a natural object at all? What if it's a probe, an alien messenger using a technology we've only just begun to explore ourselves? Light sail propulsion. Light sail propulsion is real science. You build a super thin sail, just fractions of a millimeter thick, and use sunlight, literally the pressure of photons, to push it through space. It's slow at first, but with time and no fuel needed, you can reach incredible speeds. If Oumuamua was something like that, a massive but ultra-thin object, it could have used sunlight from the sun to accelerate. Sounds far-fetched? Maybe, but we've already tested light sail tech in real missions. Japan's Ikaros used solar radiation to travel toward Venus, and Breakthrough Starshot is working on using lasers to push tiny probes to nearby stars. But not everyone's on board with the alien theory. Some scientists believe Oumuamua was just a chunk of nitrogen ice, maybe knocked off a Pluto-like planet during a violent collision. As it neared the sun, the nitrogen could have sublimated, pushing the object forward like a slow-motion space engine. Others suggest it was once a water-rich comet that, after spending millions of years exposed to cosmic radiation, built up pockets of hydrogen inside. When it got close to the sun, that hydrogen escaped, acting like tiny invisible jets. Still, none of these theories explain everything. The acceleration was too strong, the shape too strange, the lack of any detectable emissions too clean. The truth is, we just don't know. And by the time we were able to detect it, it was already leaving. Fast. Oumuamua is now more than 4 billion miles away, and it's not coming back. It's heading toward the constellation Pegasus, slowly fading into the darkness of interstellar space. But this encounter lit a fire under the scientific community. Within days of its discovery, a group of researchers launched Project Lyra, a bold mission to chase down Oumuamua. The idea? Design a spacecraft that could catch up with it, intercept it, and finally figure out what it really is. Of course, chasing an object moving nearly 200,000 miles per hour is no small feat. You can't just fire a rocket at it. The plan involves using a series of gravity assists, flying the spacecraft around Venus, Earth, and Jupiter to slingshot it to the right speed. And if the probe misses, it may never get a second chance. But even if we don't catch Oumuamua, the mission could still be a massive success. It would be the first spacecraft ever purpose-built to enter interstellar space. Unlike Voyager or Pioneer, which stumbled into the void after completing their missions, this probe would go in with a purpose: to explore beyond the solar system, gather data, and maybe, just maybe, intercept the next mysterious visitor. Because here's the thing, astronomers believe more interstellar objects will pass through, and the next one might not be so sneaky,